Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Transformers fans everywhere, welcome back. LPS, Last Prime Speculator, here to bring you another Transformers video, as always. Today's focus on our video will be Sam Witwicky and Charlie Watson. We're going to see if there's some sort of connection. If you're new to this channel, make sure to consider subscribing and turn on all notifications. Don't forget to like and share this video. That way you can stay updated with all my videos. But with all the way, guys, let's compare Sam and Charlie. Samuel James Witwicky is a descendant of Archibald Witwicky. He is a typical human with a typical destiny. He quite often ends up in the cross wars between the Autobots and the Decepticons. He can seem to be a coward sometimes, but he has the makings of a true leader. When he bought a car, it turned out to be an alien robot. He also is known as Ladies Man 217. Charlie Watson. Charlie is your average teenager going through some teenager things. She is still recovering from the loss of her father, and the fact that her mother already has a new boyfriend isn't helping the situation. She tends to bury herself in two passions in her life. Music, particularly the music of The Smiths, and her attempts to finish restoring a Corvette that her and her father had been working on before he had died. Charlie Watson is a young woman going through obstacles herself, feeling lost and craving for freedom. When she finds Bumblebee, she befriends the lost Autobot and names him Bumblebee. So there's a little brief history of the two characters between Charlie and Sam Witwicky. Now originally, I was going to do a B and Charlie versus B and Sam video. I realized it wasn't really fair to each character. Sam has got 3 movies under his belt, and Charlie, we obviously know the Bumblebee movie was her first awakening and reveal as a new character in the live action universe, and it really wasn't fair. But there is a similar connection between the two. So maybe I'll save that video for the future road. Maybe if they do a Bumblebee 2 and there's a little more concept to go after. But again, after doing all this work and researching, there is a unique, untold connection between both of these characters. So let's start with the history of Sam. We know how Sam's origins begin. He was a typical average kid. His father promised him that if he got good grades, I can't remember if it was 3 A's or 2 B's or whatever, that he would be getting a brand new vehicle. Well, when they went to the B lot of Uncle Bobby B, he found a Camaro. And this Camaro wasn't your average Camaro. It turned out to be a Transformer. Not just a Transformer, an Autobot. This Transformer was Bumblebee. Now, once Sam got through his little scared stage with Bumblebee, let's say, he learned about the history of this vehicle and found out it was from a different planet. A Transformer from the planet Cybertron. Now, when Bumblebee unleashed his chest and made the call up to the Autobots, letting him know that everything was all set for the arrival of Earth, the other Autobots came down. And when Sam met Optimus Prime, Sam would learn that Bumblebee was sent here to be the guardian of Sam Witwicky. He learned about the reason why they were here, going all the way back to Megatron, the Autobots, and the Decepticons, and the history of Cybertron. Now, at this time, Bumblebee is already established warrior in Sam's time. He already has fought the Decepticons. He's established. He's not a rookie. There is a war going on, and this war has went from Cybertron to Earth. Now, in the beginning of the movie, we know Sam is doing a book report, and we kind of get a brief history of Sam. He talks about his uncle, Archibald Witwicky. He was a great explorer. Now, all he really knows is that his uncle went mad and started complaining about symbols and some crazy Iceman that he found. He posted this stuff on eBay, and that's actually where the Autobots and the Transformers actually learn our technology and learn our languages from the World Wide Web. Now, when Optimus Prime educates him about his history, that he's the descendant of Archibald Witwicky. And the biggest discovery he found was that Archibald Witwicky was telling the truth. He found the Allspark as well as the Iceman, which Optimus would educate him is the leader of the Decepticons, Megatron, on this great expedition that Archibald Witwicky was on. He learned that he does have a history with the Transformers. His bloodline is connected to these Cybertronian beings in some way. This proves that Sam had connections with the Allspark, which is, at this time, their life force, their creation, the abilities to create life, and Megatron, the leader of the Decepticons and the foes of the Autobots. Now, being that Optimus Prime talks about Sam, this was the first time that our worlds would intertwine, where Cybertronian and human beings would meet for the first time. It was a time and a conflict that was not supposed to happen. And being this happened, this became how our worlds became collided. Now, being the bloodline and the descendant that Sam is, he is connected to Archibald Witwicky, which means at this time, in the current event time, he would have connection to the Allspark and the location and the history of it from the glasses. This is when Optimus Prime would appoint Bumblebee as the guardian for Sam Witwicky to protect him. Now, the bond between Bumblebee and Sam Witwicky is a unique bond. It's a brotherhood. Bumblebee and Sam, they're almost like boys. They're almost like best friends. They are connected in a way of a unique friendship, again, a brotherhood. Bumblebee is sworn to protect Sam at all costs. Bumblebee's real goal is he is a warrior to protect this young human, this small human that can't protect himself. Sam is a messenger and a gateway to know the connection between both of our worlds, to make sure that Sam does not wind up in the hands of the Decepticons. Now let's talk about Charlie and Bumblebee. Now the encounter between Bumblebee and Charlie is quite different, because in the Sam universe, Bumblebee is already established as a warrior. Charlie realizes that Bumblebee is almost like a lost puppy dog. He has no idea what he's doing. He is young. He's fragile. He has no recollection of why he's here. All she knows that she picks up a car in a junkyard, very similar to how Sam got Bumblebee, and it was a Volkswagen, and then realizes it's a Transformer. Similar stories, but totally different types of Bumblebee. This Bumblebee, again, is fragile. She educates him and teaches him the lives around Earth and the ability of being a robot in disguise, hiding from your enemies, hiding from the humans. She makes a great example about how people don't like what they can't understand, and they instantly get hostile, and humans generally are always hostile, no matter what. She is a teacher, in a way, a protector of Bumblebee and helping the growth of this beloved character. She teaches him the importance of speaking and the importance of communication, and she does it all via the radio. And that's where Bumblebee actually learns music, and in a way, I think, also learns human interaction. He does it through the radio. And one of the most powerful ways of communication through the human history, in my opinion, has always been music. And this is a way for Bumblebee to communicate with the humans. And she gets to see the softer side of Bumblebee, the side we don't get to see, not the warrior side, the loving side, the cuddle side, the sweet side, the sincere side. That's when you realize that Transformers aren't just aliens. They have emotions and feelings. This shows how two species can coexist and grow together and forge a bond, a relationship. That doesn't always have to be war between the planets. The similarities between humans and Transformer Cybertronian characteristics are very similar. We both have feelings. We both care we both care. We both love. We both want the best for each other. Charlie, in her own way, is very strong in this because it takes a lot of responsibility to take an alien from Earth and raise it as its own. And not just a little tiny alien. We're talking a giant Cybertronian. And Charlie, in a way, again, is a teacher / guardian to Bumblebee in this. The unique bond, like I talked about with Sam Witwicky, the brotherhood bond, this is a love bond. This is a bond and compassion between human and Cybertronian, a love connection. I'm not talking like, creepy love. I'm talking like an actual true love, best friends. So much it makes you get goosebumps that these two share with each other. And the bond between them is anything like I've seen. You could tell that the difference between a female bond and a male bond. And I think that's something that was extremely well done in this, is that the connection and the love story between Charlie and Bumblebee. But that's what this is. This is a love bond between human and Cybertronian. Now, you probably want to know, what is the connection? What is the connection between these two characters? The connection is that when Archibald Witwicky found Megatron in the Allspark, if you think about it, the connection is within the human and Transformer. Archibald Witwicky and Sam Witwicky, if you really think about it, is connected to the Decepticons. Being that Archibald Witwicky in his great quest found Megatron and found the Decepticon and found the Allspark. He is connected really to the Decepticons. Only for Optimus Prime to set down Bumblebee to save and protect and become the guardian of Sam Witwicky. Sam Witwicky, realistically, is connected to the Decepticons and is protected by the Autobots. Now, Charlie, on this hand, Charlie is connected to the Autobots. Her first encounter with the Transformer was actually Bumblebee. And she is connected to the Autobots. And I think this is something they could use down the road in a future movie and explain the details about Sam Witwicky and Archibald Witwicky and their connection to the Decepticons, because that was really the first point of contact. If you really think about it, Decepticons found human beings before Autobots found human beings. Bumblebee was fortunate to be found by Charlie, and Charlie was the reason why the Autobots and human beings are connected. That's where the connection lies, is that Archibald Witwicky is connected to the Decepticons, along with Sam Witwicky, and Bumblebee is connected to the Autobots. And this is where the connection is that one side is with the Decepticons and one side is with the Autobots. We all know the Autobots actually protect Sam, but you get the idea. That is the actual true connection. Sam Witwicky is connected to the history of the Transformers. Charlie Watson is connected to the bond and the history of human beings in Transformers. And that's where the TF history all connects together. And that's something that I felt like that was not addressed, and I felt like that was something I would explain, is that is the true connection. If you're new to this channel, make sure to consider subscribing, turn on all notifications. Don't forget to like and share this video. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Prime Speculator. That way you can stay updated with all my Bumblebee speculation, spoilers, news, and all that good stuff. To my subscribers, I love you so much. This is LPS here to bring you another video. Peace.